Hey everybody, welcome to Trading Capital's exclusive analysis. I'm your head market analyst here. Jumping to the charts on this December 20th, we're going to be discussing the IWM and small caps. There's a little bit of a shift change in the market perhaps occurring today. Starting with the daily chart of the Russell 2000, the IWM ETF made a new 52-week high today, and then it got absolutely slaughtered off of that 202 Pierce area and reversed. The way this reversal actually has shaped up is very, very impressive to see. Why is that? Well, not only did we make a new high here, but we engulfed pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4. We bearishly engulfed 4 days of price action, which appeared to be bullish consolidation. And it now appears that this breakout is attempting to become a failed breakout. So, watching the small caps has been magnificent since we really have traded at the low here 160 all the way to a high of 220 or sorry 202. You can see the resistance pivot that we tagged was right around this pivot, but we're now back inside this massive bearish range. And the question is this move going to be the exhaustion move that we see in the small cap stocks? Are we going to trend higher, or is this the definitive top? Well, there's certainly a likely scenario that this could be the top. Reason being is the nasty engulfing candle, as well as the volume that was traded today on small caps. So there is a potential shift here that we are seeing maybe a failed weekly breakout. You have this pivot here to this pivot here. This was your weekly breakout candle. It appears that maybe we're getting a failed breakout. Obviously, we still have tomorrow to trade and Friday. So there's lots of market price action still to unfold, which will tell us a clearer picture by the end of the week. But just looking at the character change that occurred, risk assets might be due for a correction. Even CVNA making a new high all the way up to 62.70 and then getting absolutely slaughtered down and reversing, engulfing, closing down 7.27%. But that's a nasty, nasty candle. Same sort of picture on Carvana. Look at Carvana. Carvana was really just chopping inside of this daily range for quite a long time. Your high pivot, your low pivot, your high pivot, big breakdown. Now you've had an overshoot outside the channel, just like you had an overshoot underneath the channel. You've overshot outside. What appeared to be a daily breakout outside of this channel has now been smacked down in reverse. This could be due for a failed breakout. And the big question is, how low can these small cap stocks go? Well, they still have a lot of short interest, so you never know how with short covering if people are willing to cover and squeeze on pullbacks. But nevertheless, this is a very, very bearish candle. Even if you look at AFRM, another huge, huge squeezing stock that just has got absolutely slaughtered today, making a new high and putting in a bearish engulfing candle on volume. You look at UPST, another one getting absolutely slaughtered. I mean, I can go down my list of stocks that are on the squeeze candidate list. So if we go to my short interest stocks, you look at Rumble putting in a nasty candle, FSR down about 10% on the session, Upstart down 7%, Riley. So clearly the small cap stocks, even AI tried looking like it was going to be breaking out of this consolidation range yesterday and now has been slammed back down. So a lot of the stocks that have been squeezing higher in this epic market rally are starting to potentially see some profit taking in the near term. So again, the big thing, the big question I'm going to ask myself as I look to Friday, what type of candle formation? Where does this weekly candle close? Because it is shaping up to be a potential weekly topping tail and a potential failed breakout on not only on the daily but also the weekly chart. So paying close attention to how the markets close the week. It is going to be an epic, epic, epic end to the week. Today's price action was absolutely stellar. If you look at this drop in the IWM, basically 25 hours of price action was just negated in 1 2 hourly candles. That's such an impressive fall. Stocks have been grinding up, taking the staircase up, some days the elevator up, and stocks absolutely just took the elevator down. I mean, this is even faster than an elevator. This is just a free fall that stocks took today. So definitely a technical correction off that 202 level. We now have a very, very strong resistance point to trade against in the event that we do start floating back up to the upside. On that note, please give this video a like down below. Definitely look at my tradingcapital.ca website where I have a swing trading and day trading service that I think can be very, very valuable for most investors and traders. And thank you all for being viewers and subscribers. Take care, everybody.